forgot what was the mythic name for tic-tac-toe.
So you remember the enrage at the end where like a bunch of enemies walk through the room? There's going to be a column of those ads during other avoidable damage. The other main thing is what is the mythic change for this? Oh, I guess it's just that you have to dispel it. And then it looks like there is an enrage timer basically on the tic-tac-toe ads. And there's one that is like stealthed, but I don't know exactly how that works. Maybe it's a cast we have to like either kick or kill them before it happens. We're gonna pull it and see how it works basically.
How long is resurrection sequence now?
Yeah, something like that.
It was dead in Stormwind.
Yeah. Let's see, we have the same Titanic. Okay, they're in Silvermoon, so they're almost to the teleporter guy. And then just throw down some markers for us to use as reference. They're not actually going to be like assigned or anything. Alright, let's try this.
This battle is mine! Establish dominance!
Okay. Agnar's gonna pick up kill.
Relentless!
They're psychic. I guess maybe that's me. I'm not sure. Let's double check something.
Those weaklings made you overestimate your power. I made you remember it.
So it says in Mythic difficulty, Abyssal Void Shapers cast Cosmic Shell from World Collapse. Oh. So Void Marked, that debuff we all got, marks random players. If it's removed early, it removes a stack of Cosmic Shell from a Void Shaper within 7 minutes. So we're going to need to dispel a lot of people. Hey, Chid and Holygrim, how's your mass dispel keyword feeling? Actually, no mass didn't bad.
You get shut up on frames, yeah. But...
We're gonna try massing. We're gonna see what happens. Actually, hang on, let me tell how many stacks they have. Maybe actually use a spell. We need to remove these, we might not be able to tell.
It's also only 5 per...
Yeah, well I don't... If it's more than 5, it's basically not doable.
Everyone good to work?
True. Actually, I should have that on my gloves. Wait, I mean, I can't. Alright, Jalapeno's almost here.
Already lost!
Okay, we're pulling Skull. I need some range to go stand next to it. Okay, let's dispel Skull. Still has a slayer. We did it! Okay. We're not really gonna be able to do this because we got 2 sets of ads. And that was very bad. Okay. But now we should be able to do this actually.
Know your place! Those weaklings made you overestimate your power. I made you remember it.
Jesus Christ, is it actually 5?
Yeah.
Shit, yo-yo. We just need an extra dispel. We're just gonna have 5 dispels, basically. How many people did we get?
It's like almost half the raid.
I'm wondering if it's exactly half, in which case it's kind of crazy. What's it called? It's not lingering. So they make it so that debuff doesn't fucking fall. Oh, it's called Cosmic Darkness. Wait, no, it's not. Wow. Alright.
Void Mark?
I don't see that in the log.
There is 10 people with it, whatever it is.
Okay. Cool. So if we play it exactly, we get to break 2. If we don't, we get fucked, I guess. Alright, you guys, I have bad news for the healers. You guys are gonna pretend this is like 2004 and you're just nuts.
Let's go.
I don't have a great suggestion for how to manage that outside of like bringing 4 priests or something. I'm gonna call a mark. We're gonna go there. Everybody will bring up. We're gonna just spell. Everybody over there? Everybody just get on spell. Okay, so I'm gonna get as well. Those marks to keep this going simple.
Well, we know more.
We can't.
Put it too many. Yeah, I feel like. This stagger. And
I
like
feel
so,
like that didn't actually take 5 that time. Like I
we just
called
found
it-
like 7 people on the t-shirt, so
Okay. Yeah.
it was a mass spell plus like
Those
single spells.
weaklings made you overestimate your power. I
Yeah.
made you remember
Don't
it.
mess.
Yeah, just don't pass and just do 5 single dispels for now.
Either we are massing and fixing it as needed after, or we're not massing at all. There's really
We can mask the second one, but not the first one.
Or mass is 5 people, so we could do nobody dispels, you do 1 mass. But we also have 5 healers. There's 5 healers. We don't have 5 healers.
I mean, oh, we didn't change your role.
Oh,
When we break the ad too, we have to soak it, right?
That is supposed to be a group summon.
We now have 5.
I was a healer last pull too. But yeah, we could just not mass and just try to occupy around
Well,
I actually like the idea of massing first, and then everybody that doesn't
Yeah,
get hit
no
moves to the
dispels.
next one.
No cloak, no dwarf.
shouldn't it be the other way around though? Because if you hit 6 people on the mass. Oh wait,
Mass
oh,
only
this
5.
mass only goes to okay, that works.
Mass only has 5, so it's always exactly 5. And everybody else is just like the exact right number for the next one. So I think we mass first. So our mass order is going to be Grim first.
Be like no dwarf or cloak or anything.
And the first one is always mass. The second one you can use cloak and shit on, but the first one has to be mass. You don't have to actually damage this boss right now.
You've already lost.
Okay, we're killing this one. And we're killing this one. Get ready for the mass. Everybody over to this one. We didn't get it. We need more symbols on it. This is actually going to be such a wild first boss. What the hell? Yeah, like if this had 4 stabs and you had 2 extra. But like this is actually just a legal aside.
Specifically not happening.
Those weaklings made you overestimate your power. I made you remember it.
We don't need to be going for this.
I mean, the group soak is. I mean, the ads are not very far apart. You can walk from one to the other as long as we're actually on point. Like as soon as I ping the first ad that we're doing, every single person should be inside that ad's window. All of you, every single one of you, all of you, melee included. Stop hitting the boss. This is fucking beta.
Does this build splash
If it has been, it hasn't been doing a relevant amount because nobody's died to it.
Wait, can
I
we?
take it back. Arcade died to it, but
Okay.
we'll figure it out. put it
We
that
should
way.
be somewhat loosely stacked, like inside the circle, just not on like pinpoint on top of each other.
I kind of want to try just like hardcore pixel stuff. See if it blows us all up.
All right.
Because as soon as we figure this mechanic out there, that's the whole fight. This is everything about the fight. This one mechanic that happens on it.
This battle is mine!
Everybody inside this one. Everybody. Yes. Got it. Everybody to this one. This one. Every single response. Everybody groups like this. Absolutely wonderful. I can never get heads. We did it, guys. We did it, guys.
I will not be stopped!
Attack. Profiles are scary. This one literally over the entire line.
Yeah, I don't know how to get through all those.
Get it. Grab it.
Know your place!
Did we have any points?
We are taking control! Those weaklings made you overestimate your power!
I think that
I made you
I think the
remember
we should
it!
have to go like a massive bounce to kill her. Just to get
I don't think that a dog stack with this spell. So you just get individual one.
Makes sense. A lot of us took 0 damage on the first thing, or like I did specifically, took 0 on the second one. When mine went off, I took some damage, but
yeah. Okay. I think we can just do that. We can stack them. We do have to figure out group soaking. And I think the answer is we just know we have time. Like we don't have to immediately move. We have so much time. Is there a debuff associated with the group soak? Is that one?
It doesn't look like it. It just reduces the damage it does to the raid. Because before we weren't soaking it, and the raid is almost getting one tapped.
Yeah, okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do exactly that, except for we're going to wait for the group soak before we move to the next level. So we're just all going to be in every group soak. This is Heroic, Saladar, everybody in every group soak.
Are you talking about heroic for within Saladar or heroic midnight Saladar?
Nexus King.
This battle is mine!
Okay, we're over here. All over triangle player. Over here, dude. What do you No more dispel. No, stay here. Group soak.
Everybody got these points.
Those weaklings made you overestimate your power! I made you remember it!
Maybe the people with the circle still go to the next one, because it should only be like 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can dispel as soon as you're like in position, but it's just everything.
Yeah. We probably do need to do that with the timing, because like if there's no way for you guys to like get an assignment where like Clarius dispel exemplary, Jid dispel hollow opinion, like, you just gotta like hit it and guess. So there may be a need for repeated dispels, and we just need the time for there to be recovery for that. time, everybody piles on the first one, we do a mass. If you still have a circle once the mass goes off, we move to the next one. Everybody else stays put and does the group circle.
Is it group 4?
Say again?
Is the group full out?
No, get in here. We're doing a pull. Try the next one. Make sure you repair.
You've already lost!
That's just 23. Right over here. Everybody in the bubble? 3, 2, 1, max. Okay, circles move over, everybody else stay in the group circle. Awesome, everybody in this other group circle. Hell yeah, we did it. You're taking Imperator and you get that. Like spawn the void ball in every position.
Yeah.
Like, I can tank this one. You have all of them.
Grabby hands doing work.
Know your place!
Let's see if I can see. Like, is there an empty square with the ad?
Secure the area! Weaklings made you overestimate your power. I made you remember it.
I don't have the group up in LFG, but you can whisper with me or try to explain it.
What server?
The Xalatown server. Everybody's on the Xalatown server.
There is only one.
Yeah.
The end game server.
Okay, I can't really tell from like where they spawn, but it does look like pretty much every square except the one that had the ad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna commit to being on top of one of them, and then we can.
Yeah, I feel like Hunter Mr. X are probably really good there.
I'm putting it through. DC. There you are. Or is it? I'm putting it through. Celtics is okay, it's up. It's just named DZZY.
Blizzard removed Barrage from Hunters specifically for this fight.
Man, Mr. Egg Barrage would be awesome. Also, there are 9 squares on this board, and there are 8 world markers, which is kind of important. And actually, the middle.
Just not have one in the middle.
Yeah. I was gonna do entrance as this one, but I think the middle is easier.
Okay, does anyone want to go test Fractalus after this? To see how well it's gonna work? There's no wigglers. I I guess we get to do it during
Kill
the
boss where he
match.
kills you.
We just get to never kill the boss again. We just don't have to do that. It's an optional boss if you have the raid skip.
But our pre-patch bosses,
Optional boss.
that was Soul Hunters technically. Well, actually,
You've already lost! Secure the area!
We're starting Skull. Everybody in the circle. 3, 2, 1, max. Circles move to circle. Everybody else moves to circle. There he is. Everybody just head is from circle.
it's both aggro.
Know your place! Those weaklings made you overestimate your power. I made you remember it.
Yeah, I mean, like, we could field 3 priests right now. So we would actually, my guild would probably actually be okay with the current state of this. It would be annoying, but we would be able to kill it on one if you actually had to do this mass spell stuff. It doesn't mean I'm happy about having to do this mass spell stuff.
You mean on week 2?
Yeah.
I mean, by the way, I was just reloading.
Okay.
This battle is mine! Secure the area!
Triangle. Three, two, one. Pass. Okay, circles go to start. Everybody else moves circle. And circles start. Make them circle. Okay, take the boss. that's what the column of enemies looks like. So we need to have the
Those
ads
weaklings
dead by
made you
that.
overestimate your power. I made you remember it.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that I like this boss, but it is at least a big improvement from what it was on the
This is a wild first boss.
Pretty cool though.
It's
Okay.
a lot easier if they just make it from 5 to 4. Just those.
Yeah. I want both rogues, so we can have the same tank order every time, it looks like. I want both rogues, both hunters, misdirecting, tricksing Agnar and Dorius when the ads are out. And then Agnar, you worry about gripping the one that is on me, and I'll call the marker I'm going to. You should be able to play in the middle of the room and just get every other ad.
Yeah, I'll only have grabby hands like every other time, so the last
Yeah.
time I didn't have it, which was a little rougher.
Yeah, we'll cover it with tricks and those threats. Right.
Yeah, I'll just try to insta-grip your ad.
Like, I lived the first time fine, but I also used Fort Brew the first time. And I do
Gotcha.
not have Fort Brew every time. So actually just switch to...
This battle is mine. Secure the area.
we're doing Diamond. Diamond first. Next one will be X. It's just first. Diamond. Circles go to X. Everybody else group soak. Still good. Healer's still on the wrong one. Gotta get here. Middle second. Everybody on. 3, 2, 1, head. Circles go to mid. That's one circle. Good. Everybody gets over.
The amount of mechanics for this.
Yeah, people complain about this boss on the rope, I guess, because I took it first.
Yeah. You're like, hold my beer.
And we are getting it, like, we're on the right track.
I mean, this is a banger boss. I just feels like more of a mid boss.
Like the mechanic was out.
Oh yeah, and it
should have mattered.
So what we're gonna do really fast, we're gonna try to
Underestimate your power. I
then
made you
you got-
remember it.
Every time we've gotten that column, it has been, I can't think of this term, a diamond X triangle, or a diamond X star side. Granted, we've gotten it twice, and n equals 2 is not a great sample size. But you guys are going to be, I guess you guys could just play middle and then move either left or right, and you just got to be ready for it. So, okay. I just talked myself out of changing it. Running it back exactly as well. I'm just gonna be ready for the
This battle is mine. Secure the area.
We're gonna start with diamonds. Are you ready? Yes. Circles go to X. Everybody else group circle. Second group circle. Finish that ad and we go into the next ad. Doing middle first. Middle first. Ready on middle. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Everybody else is here. Our circle's over there. Somebody is standing. Got it.
We love these new nameplates so much.
It actually
How fucking tiny their little click radius is, especially when the ad's moving.
I will be fine for like a couple seconds. I'll be fine for a couple seconds. I'll be fine if it takes you for a minute to
Those
hit
weaklings made you overestimate your power. I made you remember
It
it.
takes to actually do that.
Yeah, it's just like I have to be so careful to see that
Yeah.
I'm actually targeting the thing before I press the button. Because even though I clicked it right on the nameplate, it just clicked the boss behind it. 'cause of
Yeah,
how
it's also like
there.
a pretty classic, like massive boss hitbox problem.
Also, is that soak like one of those you need to have at least 5 people soaking or the whole raid blows up? Or can
No,
I try
it's
solo
the-
soaking with Amos?
It is the cauldron type, where it is just like reduced. It is damage to the entire raid. Reduced by
Because like
equal
almost
to
so many people are unfortunately. Okay.
You've already lost. Secure the area.
Nice sleep. Alright, we're resetting for the we need one more dispel on the other.
Those weaklings made you overestimate your power. I made you remember it.
Is everyone's world wicking out?
Let me check the timers on that. I want to see if it's actually just like have 2 priests.
I doubt it because it's a 2-minute cooldown. But, well, for one, using one master spell each side, I'm sure you're fine with
Yeah, we are fine. It is 30 seconds and then 3 minutes. Yeah, I'll be back.
it. 4 priests, just silver. But not necessary. Unless you didn't want a 5-heal.
Yeah, I mean, I think you could do it with this kind of like everybody really aggressively moves to the next one and gets dispelled, so you just have time. But this is really like, I mean, I guess this is why the boss doesn't have very much help. Because we are not really damage efficient. Look, that man's offline, Trotex is back.
I'm logging back on. While was Florin having a stroke, like on a Windows panel, it was closing and reopening, so same.
Cannot overemphasize how little I care about it, how much damage it does. Get in the fucking circle.
You've already lost! Establish dominance!
Ready in? Ready in? Ready in? 3, 2, 1, mask. Circles to move. Everybody else moves it. Spell. Stay in that spell.
Outside of
made you overestimate your power. I made you remember it.
He was not overlapping and he got dispelled.
First one or when running to the second?
The second one.
Too far away.
sounds like it's not dispelled. Just they just dispelled it too early.
I mean,
Yeah, it's the issue of not
really
being there.
difficult to tell.
He went there quickly, and then he got the call for the dispels to start happening, and he was the only one of the 5 not there, and I think they just clicked on Frame, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't see him.
Because it was right when the call to start dispelling happened, he wasn't there.
You pretty much shouldn't like
I'm
only
playing
mouse
more.
over the model. Yeah. 'Cause if you're gonna use the frames, like you just have to wait for all 5 people to wind up there.
I mean,
I
that's
think
what I was
that's-
trying to call.
I got this like on Prague, I'll call that when I see all 5 there. That's kind of thing, not just rip the call.
Well, like, I didn't see that there was a person missing. Like, I'm assuming he was between
This
us,
battle
like,
is mine.
me and him.
Secure the area.
Ready in here. So we'll go across. No, that person is not in the right spot. Ready in here. Okay, go to X. X is over here. Circles to X. So this, everybody on the end.
Know your place.
Yo, you can see these portals.
But last bullshit, that was what you said.
I think that's right.
No, we got one of them on the base. It's a left and the well, it's a right from the
So we can just have them so playing in the middle.
Know your place. No mercy. Those weaklings made you overestimate your power. I made you remember it.
Yeah, so part of the reason that was kind of fucked is the big ad that spawned was the opposite corner of you, and nobody kicked it, and so I was running over to it to try to kick it, and I was on the opposite
I
side of
think
the
you
arena
just
from
gotta,
you.
like, trust other people.
I gotta hope that
Yeah.
range is gonna kick it. You know?
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do this pull. If it's a good pull, we're gonna take a break
This
after.
battle is mine. Secure the area.
And we will be doing skull. We're gonna get ready for the circles to skull pieces of frost or all the moves to He's fine.
That's bugged. There's no way that that's... That's... I think it is the portals. It's just bugged because there's no way that... Yeah, exactly. And there were 2 portals and there's 2 lanes that were bugged. Guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Maybe the portals are the tic-tac-toe lines. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I made you remember